Good day, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I've got another inbox review. This is another older kit. You could call it a classic kit, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to have fun with this one. I haven't seen this one in quite a while. It was always one I wanted to build. This is the F16 XL fighter. This was an experimental fighter General Dynamics came up with for doing a delta wing. So fairly basic, 1983 vintage. I picked this up at a local hobby store, part of it's not really an estate sale, but someone sold a collection to them and they were reselling them. So a classic kit. We'll have a look and we'll see what happens. So classic box art for the time. Not really much to write home about there, just your standard monogram with the pictures, the end art, etc. and so on. So let's get to it. So in the box we have, again, 1983, and looks like the previous owner had started to do quite a few notes on this in red. So some little detail there, but fairly straightforward instructions. Again, fairly simple assembly. And we'll kind of just go through it. So first off is someone took the time to repackage the decal sheet and the canopy, and as a bit of a bonus I actually got 2 decal sheets for this, so there's not one but 2 there. Standard monogram at the time. They look in pretty good shape. A little bit of yellowing on the one that was on top, not so much on the other one. So that's good. And also a canopy, which I'm gonna have to look up. It looks like it came pre-shaded, like with the appropriate amount of tinting on it. So that's kind of weird, but I remember seeing these at the time. So if you can have a better look there on the other camera. So yeah, kind of wild. So we'll see. All right, moving back. We have basically, I believe, 2 sprues, if I recall. Yep. So here's the top section showing the unique delta wing. Now, I do understand this thing in terms of size and dimensions is not perfect. The fuselage should actually be a little bit longer, but for what I'm doing, I'm going to be doing a what-if build, I think, on this one. It doesn't really matter. So again, top assembly there. Raised panel lines as it was at the time, cockpit area, engine, etc. Sidewinder missiles. The sidewinders look short. I don't know why, but they just seem a bit short to me. But as I say, reasonable molding. As I say, just some of the stuff's raised panel lines, unfortunately, but that's fine. The other one is the underside, obviously, with some sparrows. This one of the things is broken off a bit there, so it's going to go on me if I'm not careful. But again, the underside, fairly nicely detailed landing gear bay. The landing gear right here, front wheels, etc. Intake scoop. We'll see how that goes in. Not too bad. Again, we're just going to have to see how it goes together, but the detail looks good. So what I'm thinking about doing is a Canadian what-if scheme. So recently we got, as a member of IPMS Canada, we get decals every so often. And there's some very good decals here. So possibly, including some 72nd ones, so possibly these might be used as a what-if scheme. I know there was some paintings and stuff like that as a demonstrator in this sort of format for the Canadian Armed Forces, but we're going to see what happens. So this may be, like I say, several of a series I'm planning of what-ifs based on some of these very simple 1/72 scale kits that go together very, very simply. So yeah, this one looks like it should be fun to put together. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I just thought I would show you that. It's been a while since I've had a actual inbox quick little look. And there is some much more recent versions of this. There's some very nice 48 scale ones. I've always liked the look of this one as a what if. So this should be fun, a good simple build to put together. So that's it for now. Thank you again. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also check us out at thescalemodelpodcast.com. Thank you.